Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rithnika. You have reached natural vibration. So this is Divine Masculine Speaks. I have not done that in a while. This is for all twin flames watching this reading. This could also be for soulmates if you resonate. These are general readings, so will not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates. I have a bunch of card decks all mixed up here. They're all Doreen Virtue card decks, and I thought I'll do it with my little bundle rather than any of the other ones. What? Shake things up a bit. All right, so this is the Divine Masculine Speaks. Dear Divine Masculine, connecting with the higher self of the Divine Masculine, connecting with the Divine. What energies are coming through? What would you like to tell the Divine Feminine at this time? What is the Divine Masculine going through at this time? This is for. All right. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children right now. So this is what is the Divine Masculine going through. What I'm getting from the Divine Masculine is that right now there's some inner child work happening. Even though this is talking about helping and counseling children, I feel like the Divine Masculine may be surrounded by children. Some of them may be working with children, but that is either which way. That is helping them help their inner child. I feel that they have had some issues from the inner child, from their childhood, that have stayed with them, that have made them feel not loved, not good enough, not worthy enough. And I feel like that is what's being healed at this time. And I feel like maybe some of them may even be working with children, and that is helping them speed up their own journey. Okay, so what else is the Divine Masculine going through at this time? Ooh, pregnancy. Okay, we've got two things of children. Okay, it could also mean that they might be expecting a child. Now, this could be with a karmic or in whatever capacity. Birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. So the Divine Masculine currently could be obviously having a child with somebody else. But I'm also getting that because pregnancy is about starting something new, a lot of them could be healing their inner child, and that is leading to a new pattern in who they are and how they are. Pregnancy also means something new coming into fruition, something new being born. So it doesn't always have to be that they're having children with somebody else, but there is a new pattern being developed. Something from childhood is definitely changing, and there is something new beginning for them. So don't freak out. Archangel Michael is definitely helping him at the Divine Masculine at this time. Archangel Michael is supporting them in this journey. So I am definitely feeling that this is talking about inner child work. It could also mean issues from when they were being born. A lot of you may not believe this, but I do something called timeline technology, and it's a way of figuring out when certain situations started in your life, like when did anger, hate, fear. It's like your subconscious mind kind of answers. And I found out issues that I felt while I was being born in my mother's womb. Okay, and it's crazy, and I don't know how it came up, but I had no idea about it. Then when I checked with my mom, she did say the delivery was whatever. So what I'm trying to say is, for some Divine Masculines, there could even be certain situations from that period of time that has sort of resulted in this karmic pattern that has never truly gone away, and that is reflected in them not, like, for me, my issue was I didn't think my mom protected me and cared enough about me. All right, and kept me safe in the womb. I didn't want to come out. And when I asked my mom about it, she told me I was a very difficult delivery and I didn't want to come out. And I had no idea about this before that. So there are these things which happen, and it's hard to explain, but it's real, So Archangel Michael is definitely helping the Divine Masculine heal this process at this time. Patience, please. What you're asking for is coming. Have patience, and there are unseen factors. So the Divine Masculine needs you to be patient at this time, but at the same time, he himself is being patient. I feel like the Divine Masculine really wants to move forward, but Archangel Michael is saying that, look, this thing has stayed with you for so many years. It's not going to vanish overnight. It's going to take the time it takes for you to learn and heal. So both parties need to have patience at this time. All right. What else is the divine masculine going through at this time, universe? They're learning lessons in forgiveness. This could be them learning to forgive the divine feminine, but it could also be them learning to forgive their family. This could, because of childbirth, somebody from their family, from childhood who has made them feel unloved. They could be working on forgiving them, working on forgiving themselves as an individual for what they feel they may have done in their childhood, in their life. So forgiveness is a big pattern that the divine masculine is currently learning, okay? And one more. Yep. Learning to surrender and release. See, when we are things, we can't force things to happen according to our timing. We can't force things to happen as we want them to happen. We need to realize that things can only happen in terms of when it is the right time, and what we can do is surrender and release to the universe. Let the universe know what it is that we want, and then we surrender. And this is a lesson that the divine masculine is learning right now, trusting the universe, trusting their intuition, and realizing that they can't force the situation. It's going to take the time it takes. It's going to go the way it's supposed to go. They just need to learn to forgive themselves, forgive other people, and surrender to the divine. Now let's see what's blocking the universe, blocking the divine masculine, all right, at this time. Inner wisdom. Trust, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take action. So the divine masculine right now is not trusting their gut. And that's what's blocking them. They're not truly, they're not trusting their intuition. They're not trusting in the divine. They're trying to go on the 3D world. And the 3D world is not a good reflection of what's really going on. And you as twin flames, we know that, right? Excuse me. I've just done a bunch of reading. My throat's going. So the divine masculine needs to start trusting in their intuition, their gut, and they're not doing that. Okay. Spring. Your desires can fully manifest in spring. Now, this could mean that the divine this is what's blocking them. So I feel like maybe like the divine masculine wanted things to work out in springtime, which was, if you're in the northern hemisphere, this could be the past spring. Maybe they were hoping for something to work out and it didn't work out, and now they no longer trust the situation. Or they're still hoping that things will work out in the next spring, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, spring is now. But there is something blocking them at this time, okay? So let's see what else is blocking them. Yep, inner balance. They are not balanced. Their energies are high and low. One day they feel something, next day they feel something else. And because they're not trusting their gut. If you don't trust in the divine, if you don't trust in your true instincts, in your true feelings, things are never going to be okay. Spring could also mean something new starting to grow, and that is blocking, because they're blocking something new from growing because they're not balanced and they're not trusting themselves. So what else is? Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Yes. Self-love. See, this is what they're healing right now. From childhood, there are some self-love issues that the divine masculine is healing, because that is definitely blocking them. Their boundaries. Maybe they're letting other people's opinions, other people's bullshit about them, other people's thoughts and views from childhood to now stop them from truly, trusting their own gut. If someone tells them, oh, this is bullshit, that person is not good for you, they're not trusting their gut. They're worried about what other people will say about them, because they don't have that healthy boundary where they're like, okay, you can do whatever, but I know what I believe and I know who I am. And that is something that they really need to work on. Okay? So what else is the divine masculine need to work on? What's blocking them? Walking away from unhealthy situations. Yep, they're holding on to people and situations in their lives which are not healthy, which is where the boundary card also comes in. If you are holding on to a karmic partner, if you're holding on to a way of thinking, if you're holding on to an old job that doesn't serve you well, these are things that you're holding on to because you are afraid. You want them to you feel like a failure if they don't work out. You feel like that's what your family, society expects you to be with or do, and you just can't do anything else because you want them to think you are amazing. You want their love, you want their appreciation, you want their acceptance, which is going back to the self-love card. So you need, the divine masculines really need to start learning to walk away from situations and people that doesn't serve them. And right now I feel like once this work is done, then they will be able to. But for a lot of them, because these are generals, everybody's at different places, but a lot of them are still trying to find that balance and that, trust their wisdom and try to figure out how to walk away from people that are not good for them. All right, so last card for this thing. They're not allowing joy into their life. They're not allowing themselves to be happy. But this is a blockage. How can joy be a blockage? I feel what I'm getting is that I think in the past when they've been happy, they've been let down, and now they're afraid of letting joy into their life. They're afraid, they don't even truly believe they can be happy. And that comes again from self-love. Think about it. If you feel that you don't deserve all the good things in life, if you feel that you're not, that you're not a good person, and or you don't deserve love, and you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you're not whatever, then why would you even try to aim for it? Because deep down you don't even think you're going to get it. And at the same time, I feel like when they have gotten it, things have not worked out. So they're like, look, I have been happy in the past and look how it turned out, and that's because I'm not good enough and I don't deserve this, and why should I even bother to let happiness into my life? So they're blocking happiness because they've been hurt so badly, and they're not trusting their gut, and they're completely off balance, and they're letting other people and other situations affect them. They really got to work on self-love and forgiving themselves. Maybe they hold themselves guilty for how this relationship has worked out with you as well as other people, Divine Feminine, and they just don't care. I mean, they're not that they don't care, they just don't want to even hope for this. So sad. All right. Divine Masculine, what do you want to tell the Divine Feminine? What advice do you want to give to the Divine Feminine? Dreams. So the Divine Masculine is telling the Divine Feminine that, look, it's time for you to... Okay, I'm getting two things. A, don't give up on your dreams. That's the first message I'm getting. And second, that the Divine Masculine wants to tell the Divine Feminine that I'm coming to you in your dreams. I'm connecting with you when you're sleeping. And I don't, that sounds creepy, but it isn't. But like, the only way they can communicate with you is when you're dreaming. So if you have dreams and you wake up with this knowing that your twin tried to say something to you or some message was delivered to you, know that maybe that's actually from your twin. And they're telling you not to give up on your dreams. Dream big. Which is funny because they're not dreaming big, right? Look at them. The Divine Masculine wants the feminine to be positive. They want them to dream big. They want them to have faith that things are working out. It's so funny. It's so contradictory. This is how we are as human beings. We tell other people to be positive, to think big, and then we ourselves aren't there yet, right? But they're working on it. But they're telling the Divine Feminine, expect a miracle. Have faith that whatever it is that you want, Divine Feminine, it is possible, because the Divine Masculine only wishes the best for you. If this person is truly your twin flame, they're not mean. I mean, they may have acted in a particular way because they didn't know how to cope with the situation, and that does not mean being abusive or physically abusive, so please don't excuse that behavior no matter what. But they're telling you that irrespective of whether we're together or not, I want you to have everything. So have faith that your dreams will always work out and that you will get what you want, okay? Be focused in your intentions. The divine masculine is telling you, keep focused on what it is that you want. Don't give up on him. If you truly want union with the divine masculine, they're telling you, please keep your thoughts focused on our union. That will help him get out of this. But if you are going back and forth and giving up on this person, then they have no hope, right? So and I know they're putting so much pressure on you, divine feminine, but they're telling you, please keep focused on this miracle. Keep focused on your dreams, because it is possible. Oh, and we got 2 cards. Independent. Your independence is the foundation for strength and success and sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. The divine masculine is telling you that you need to start protecting yourself from harsher energies. And again, look how funny it is when they themselves don't have strong boundaries. You see, the divine masculine wants to tell you to do everything that they are struggling with. And it's so beautiful, I want to cry. Like, what it tells you is that, and look, independent, being strong, walking away from people that no longer serve them. What the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know at this time is that, look, I am struggling with all of this. But I want you to be strong for me. I want you to be independent. Cut away people that are not good for you. Stay focused on our union. Because when you do it, divine feminine, they're going to have the courage to do it too. Remember, you guys are energetically connected, whether you believe it or not. And I know it's unfair, but the divine masculine needs you right now. They need your help. They need your support. And this is how you can help them, by you trusting in this connection enough for both of you. All right? And standing up for your beliefs. Yep. They're telling you, divine feminine, to give them the support they need right now, because they are struggling with this. They are struggling with this and they want your support. They need you to be independent. They need you to be focused on the union. They want you to be cutting out people that no longer serve them, and to be strong and assertive that this union is meant to be. Only then can they feel, and then they can be, they need that extra push. So let's see last, what actions is it, potential actions will the divine masculine take in the 3D in the near future? Again, these are general, things can change at any time, free will. Potential action. Admitting their feelings to themselves. All right. Finally, the divine masculine is going to start becoming open with themselves, about their own desires. They're going to truly admit how they feel about you. All right, maybe it is to you, or maybe it is just to themselves. All right, that, hey, damn it, I want this girl or this guy. I love this person. Why am I shying away from it? Because of all these stupid people? Well, screw them, right? Good. I'm so glad. Focus. Yes, they're going to start focusing on what it is that they want, rather than focusing on what they don't want. All right, they're going to start focusing on their true desires, like their dreams, which is you. They're going to start getting into that focus intention that they're telling you to do, and they're going to start getting into it. So if you are doing this, you're helping them do it as well. See how it's all connected? Love, romance. Yep. And this is 3D. I asked for 3D. So yes, there is a possibility that they will love and romance with you in the near future, once they actually admit it. So they have to do the healing though. Remember, this can take however long it takes. Patience. So for some people, it could happen tomorrow. For others, it could happen in a year. For some, it can happen in 5 years. And I'm not saying that's the case for all of you, but everybody takes as long as they have to take. And what you can do, divine feminine, is this. Focus on your intention on what you want. Expect the good things to happen. Communicate in their dreams, and be independent, and not let other people's stupid thoughts waver you from your final goal. And then that could eventually lead to this. All right? Blessings. Beautiful. And you see me, I'm picking the cards in front of you. I'm not cheating. I just shuffled them again, just because I wanted to, change up the energy. But there you go. Romance, blessings, admitting their feelings to themselves. That's what's going to end up happening in the near future if both of you do the work. All right, you guys have to also do the work, Divine Feminine, and they're telling you. The Divine Masculine is spelling it out to you. All right, so I'm gonna pick one card, just one card from the Lenormand as union energy for the next couple of weeks, universe, between twin flames. The moon. Deepest feelings coming to light. This is about, and it's going back to admit your true feelings. It's the same thing. Things that have been hidden will come to light. Getting in touch with emotions, getting in touch with how they truly feel. That's what's going to end up happening. All right, guys, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.